My subscribers, welcome to another tutorial. It is the ray of light here, and today I'm going to bring you a tutorial on the blinking effect that you may have seen in my most recent YouTube video. Now, there are lots of effects in that video, so if you want more, all you have to do is ask, and chances are I will make that video, but I'm running out of hard drive space, but chances are that I will make that tutorial for you. So here we are in the video. The blinking effect occurs, let's see, 4 times, and each time it's a different color. It's red, then blue, then purple, then yellow. But here's the montage. Here's the OCE that it's in. So let me skip forward for you guys. Here's the first time it happens. As you can see right there, after he was shot, it blinked. The body blinked, and then also right here, you can see that the assault shield blinks. And then let's see, right here that wall blinks because he shoots it with Full Metal Jacket through that wall. So that's the blinking effect. So now I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So first of all, you're going to want to open Adobe After Effects. Just clicked. Let's create a new composition. Let's make this composition 10 seconds long, because the clip I think is 5 seconds. So let me change that resolution, and let's make the frame rate 60.9 or 59.97. Okay, now that we have our composition created, we're going to want to import the footage. I'm going to click File, Import File. Now it's on my desktop here in this folder. So let's see. Here it is. So we're just going to want to open that file. Okay, now that we've imported the file, we're going to want to drag it into our composition. And as you can see the file here, it doesn't look right, so let's see if we can scale it down a little bit. See if we can scale that down, and then fix it as far as resolution goes. I don't know why it wasn't right the first time. Now that we have that part done, we can move forward to the actual effect. So this is a clip from the montage, but we're going to want the blinking to happen. Let's see. Let's have it on our enemy before he drops. So right now we can have the blinking right here. As you can see our guy right here. The first thing you want to do, we can close this layer down. First thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the pen tool. The pen tool is right here. Okay, now you don't want any filler stroke on, but you are going to want to, well, depending on the size of it, you're going to want to raise the zoom, and you're going to want to mask around your guy. After masking around, you would click layer, pre-compose layer, and it will let you use that mask. But I'm going to be doing it this way, which is just letting you guys use the rectangle. So right now we're just going to click layer, new solid. We're going to make it solid red or whatever color you want it to blink, and boom, we have our layer. So let's click on the rectangle tool, or the round rectangle tool, your choice, and we're going to want to make a block about the size of our target. We can always change the size, but it's good to have it right the first time. Okay, now that we have it, let's proceed. Let's move the time. Let's leave it here. Well, we're going to want to go to the beginning where we see our guy. So that will be right around here. So let me just close the workspace to that area, like so. Okay, now that we have it, this is what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to take it and move it over our guy. Now, here is where it gets tricky. Well, first of all, we're going to want to click on our layer, click on transform, and we're going to want to keyframe the position and keyframe the scale. Now we're going to move forward one frame at a time. As you can see, now we're just going to want to move it back over our guy. One frame at a time. Let's see what he keeps on turning. So move it back over our guy. Move it back over our guy. If you're not moving a lot, you can press command. By moving one frame, I press command then an arrow key. But to move 10, I just click command shift arrow key. Now I can move this right back over our guy. Move this, and we can keep on doing that. We have one right here as well. Let's move that back over our guy. Continue to do so. And then we can stop that right about. Let's stop it on this frame actually. So now, let's render that out, see what that looks like. As you can see, since we keyframed it, for the most part, the square is staying on top of our guy. Now let's go to where, I'm pretty sure that it was off at one point, so let's find out where that is, right here. Let's move that back over our guy right here. And let's see, right here. And right, okay. So now that we have those keyframed, next we're going to want to keyframe the opacity. You can come here to the very beginning again, but this is a lot easier. So set the opacity to 75, and then you're going to want to move forward 10 frames. Then set the opacity to, let's say, around 35. Then go forward 10 frames, set it to 75, go forward again, 35. I'm just going to want to repeat this process over and over again until we get to the end of our working area. Whoops, forgot to keyframe that. So let's come back over here, set it to 75, let's set it to 75, and then 35, and then we can move forward, and we'll click 75 again. Okay, now that we have that, we'll just highlight that in our layer, press Command C, I'm going to move forward a little bit, Command V, move forward a little bit, Command V, move forward a little bit, Command V, move forward a little bit, Command V. Now that we do this, all we did was copy and paste the keyframe. And just to make sure, let's do that again right there. Now, I think I had an extra keyframe, let's delete that. And now, this should blink as we go through the decomposition. Okay, that seems far enough. So let's watch that. As you can see, that red square is blinking on our target. However, I don't like how it's on the scope. So let's go to where he, whoops. Let's go to where he aims in. And now we're just going to want to drag our frame down to there. Then drag our frame from here down to the beginning of our work area. And now that that's done, you have your effect. If you want a freeze frame tutorial, make sure to comment for that. But besides that, now you're good to go. Let's render that out one more time so you guys can see that. Blinking, quick scope, blinking, quick scope. So thanks guys for watching. Please leave a like, it helps a lot. and a comment for any future tutorials you might want to see. Constructive criticism is appreciated. Thanks, you guys.